Well, hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing today? I hope all is well with you and yours. I do. Yeah, y'all see me sitting in a different location. Actually, guys, I'm at home. I'm just in that back bedroom. You know, the one that I told you guys about that I was going to be making into a makeshift studio. Well, that's where I'm sitting right now. I am utilizing my new tripod. And this is not like my first one. This one actually, it's got a lot of moving parts to it. That's why I didn't mess with it until, my grandson came over and fixed it up for me, put it together. Because, see, listen, the thing about me, guys, is when there's more than three parts to a thing, it kind of gets me a little antsy. Because I'm not one of those people who, now I can, if I keep on at it, if I stay at it, I can put it together, but I got to be focused. But sometimes my patience is not that long, so I just say, well, listen, so such and such coming by today. I'm going to let them deal with that. So that's what I did. So yeah, guys, I am in this back bedroom slash makeshift studio coming, well, that's a little ways off, guys, because as y'all can see, it's just a blank wall, because I just shifted some things around, took some pictures off of this wall, and so that I can decorate it the way I want it to be decorated. But like I said, that's off in the future, hopefully in the near future. I don't know how soon it'll all come together, but hopefully it'll be coming together and I can get back here. And I even got, look y'all, I'm showing off, I even got a remote with the thing, which I think I had a remote with the other one too, but I didn't know how to work that. So my grandson hooked me up with that as well. He put this thing, and it was so easy. I just had to go to the settings and do something, something, something. But like I said, when it's more than three parts to a thing, I get a little antsy. I get a little, what am I supposed to do with that piece? And where that piece go? And what's going on with this piece? It's just a whole production, y'all. It's just, I don't know, call me extra, call me whatever. But I get a little turned around sometimes. But this is where I am. And it's kind of chilly back here. That's why I got this sweater on, guys. Because it's kind of chilly. Nobody is back here. So, because like in the bedroom where I sleep at, I do have me a little space heater. Even though the heat do pump, but sometimes the heat pumps out the radiator in spells, and it's not hot enough that I would want it to be. So I have my space heater, but nobody's back here, so I don't put nothing back here. No space heater, nothing. For what? Anybody back here? But anywho, it's a little chilly. A little chilly. If I got my little sweater on. So yeah, this is where I am recording from today. This little back bedroom slash soon to be. Well, I'm hoping soon. I gotta get some help, guys, up in here, but hopefully soon to be slash studio. But that being said, guys, listen, not gonna hold you too long, but I did want to come and talk about a couple of videos that I looked at on YouTube. And guys, when I tell you, it seems like it's always something brewing or bubbling just under the surface somewhere. There's always something to do commentary on. I tell you the truth. It's always something, and it seems like, whew, y'all, don't judge me for what I'm about to say, but it's what I see, and I'm just gonna listen, be true to my not so lying eyes and ears. But it always seems to be us, always up in the thick of things, always um, creating havoc, where I don't even believe sometimes it has to be. Now, I know sometimes people here on YouTube, they will create scenarios because, like people do in other places, other platforms and things like that. They try to develop a story to generate interest and to get people to click and view. I get that. But I'm telling you, it's like, I don't know if some of these videos that I'm seeing, if it's in fact that, if they're just doing pieces or skits or scats or however you say it, just so they can get, people to click on their videos. I don't know what's going on with that, guys, but oh my gosh. I was looking at, now listen, this thing for me, it started with, I had clicked on a video, on purpose. On purpose, what, UP. I clicked on her channel, and from there I could see, because she was talking about some kind of issue, some kind of thing going on between, we're going to just say CG and, well, I'm going to just say it, Cheryl Grabowski. It was something going on with her and something between her and Eat with Q. And then Spoken is a channel where I first heard this stuff from, unfold from. For me, it's probably been going on for a minute, but the first time I heard it was when I clicked on Spoken. I hope I'm saying that name right. Sometimes I be skipping beats, but anywho, that was the first place. Unspoken Purpose. Unspoken Purpose. That's it. I went to her channel and I heard some stuff that was going on between Eat with Q and Cheryl Grabowski. And then I looked at another video and no, wait a minute, I'm skipping parts. No, I got everything pretty much from Unspoken Purpose because I learned about this new girl that's on the scene, this new young lady that's on this YouTube scene, where she's also having some issues with Eat with Q. As a matter of fact, it is said that this new girl on the scene, I believe her name is Amina. If I'm not saying that right, please forgive me. Charge it to my head and not to my heart. She's also having some kind of issues with Eat with Q. This Amina young lady. Apparently now Amina has been in Eat with Q's presence, according to Amina, because I went and I checked out her channel too. And she was saying how her and Eat with Q, they was in each other's presence. I guess they was, kicking it, going places together. Although one of the videos that Amina live that she did, she said that she didn't want to be in Eat with Q's presence because she couldn't trust that Eat with Q was, I guess, on the up and up, was a upstanding type of person. Her words, not mine. Anywho, it was just so much going on, and I'm like, oh my gosh, here we go. It never ends. It's like it's always people, melanated people, who just can't seem to get the thing right. I mean, and I don't know if that's by design. Well, yes, I do know. I do know. And I'm going to say it. I'm going to say what I say and how I mean it or how I feel it. I do believe it's by design, okay? A lot of people are glad to see us just going back and forth at each other because they feel like we're animals anyway. So what do animals do? Animals go after each other. So yeah, I do. I have to take that back. I do feel like it's by design. And we just continuously, I don't know when we're going to buy ourselves a clue or vow or whatever, but we continuously fall for the okie doke all all the time, because we just falls into the trap. It's like we are just those simple animals being led to the slaughter, and it's okay with us. We just happy go lucky. Just yeah, take us on to where the daggone slaughterhouse at. I mean, it's sad to me that this Willie Lynch thing is still in full effect, guys. If y'all don't know about the Willie Lynch um, book, please look into it. Please look into it. Google it. Read some of the just a little bit of it so you can understand the concept of it. Okay, and it's a book about the making of a slave. Okay, and it seems like we just can't shake ourselves loose from this thing because we're still battling with some of the things that's in that book. We're still battling with that colorism, oh, you light skin, so you better than everybody else. Oh, you dark skin, you go sit in the back of the bus, go somewhere even farther than that because we don't want to see you. Go into the daggone midnight, and that way nobody gonna know you're there. All kind of dumb jokes and stuff like that. And we don't have sense enough to understand that these things was thrust upon us. Um, and now it's like we're just happily doing it to one another. We call each other the N word, and some people say, well, we done reclaimed that word and we done made it into something our own. No, no, stop deluding yourself because, no. It's just some kind of psychological imbalance somewhere if you are going to be, believing that that's the truth. Because that's not who Almighty made us to be. That N-word thing. It's not what or who Almighty called us to be. He didn't name us that, so why are we embracing that? What I say, colorism. I mean, and then the materialistic piece of it all. Guys, oh my gosh, please. Why is everybody running around trying to one up everybody else? Why? Why? Q. Now, I know you got a lot of people following you. I have no problem whatsoever with that. But it would seem to me, Q, that you're with your numbers. You're going places. I don't know if your steps are being orchestrated by Almighty. I don't know. I don't know her, so that's why I'm saying it like that. But if that's the case, if you are going places and you feel like that your steps are being ordained, then I would think that anybody who might be coming out saying little things about you, I'm just going to say this, Q. You need to let it be like water rolling off a duck's back, okay? I don't know why you feel the need, Eat with Q, to clap back. Oh, I understand because it's human nature. You know, somebody hits you, you want to get your lick back. But this is virtually, okay? This is virtual. As long as those people aren't, going to the point to slander you, and even if they do, you have recourses. You have recourses. See, this generation and the generation right before that, they don't understand how to walk softly but carry a big stick. They don't understand that concept. You know, it's more than one way to skin a cat. You don't have to get down in the mud and wallop with people, because at one point I did look at the young lady Amina's video. She's supposed to be having all kind of receipts that she's dropping to prove the things that she's saying about Eat with Q. Well, Eat with Q, I got this other piece of nitbit for you. Unless and until those receipts are dropped, you need to live your life. You need to live your life. Don't worry about it. And if something comes out that's not right, I'm sure you have some daggone attorneys on standby who can look into it for you and get the thing made right. I just feel as though every comment don't require a response. Now, if they come with some smoky smoke, if they start bringing these makeshift so-called receipts out, that's when you want to pull that stick out. You know that stick that you've been carrying as you've been walking softly? That's when that stick is being used. You're not going to hit anybody with the stick per se, but you're going to hit somebody with the stick per se in a different kind of way, though. So, if I could say anything to you, Eat with Q, I would say, like I said, you got a large following. You know what it is. You know sometimes there's going to be people who's going to try to come after you. You already know that. You've been on YouTube for a minute now. Walk softly. But just have your stick in your hand, and they ain't got to be a big stick. You know what I mean? It can be a little medium-sized stick, you know what I mean? Where you can tuck it up under somewhere and anybody got to see it until you need to pull it out. But no, just, you know how this thing works. Some people try to do things to, I don't know, get clicks and views, get subscribers, and, I'm fairly new to this YouTube thing, but I'm learning so much of what not to do from looking at the things that I see people do. Which I already knew. As old as I am, I better already have known that. But this internet stuff is a whole different animal for me because, when this is not the era that I grew up in. When I was growing up there, the most you could hope for was a typewriter, okay? And you might even get a secondhand one at that. But now with all this other stuff out here, we got to know how to, what is that song Kenny Rogers used to, he made? You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, and know when to run, okay? But every day gonna comment, everybody out here saying things against you, and they have their own reasoning. And some might be, because some people say they're jealous, I don't know. Some people say, they just want what you got, I don't know. Some people might say that they're just mentally unbalanced, I don't know. I don't know what's what with why people doing what they doing, but I do know you don't have to respond to everything that a person is doing, especially if it's a virtual thing, and I know you don't want to be, you don't want things to get out there and put you in a negative light. I get that because it can be a little tarnishing on your brand. I understand that. But that's why you have those attorneys on standby. You let them, fight your battle. And I can battle. And I can go one better. I can go one better than even the attorney. You know what I mean? Because I like to think that what I like to do is, it's a song, but I love it. I love the words. I love the meaning. If I hold my peace, because ain't nothing like peace. It ain't no amount of money YouTube can give me, anybody else can give me, to have peace. If I hold my peace and let Almighty fight my battle, victory shall be mine. Victory shall be mine. And guys, I'm not just, some people just say stuff because they think it sounds good. I'm going to say it because it sounds good. No, I live by that. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Because see, what happens is, and I'm going to do a story time on that too, because I have seen it over the years. Oh my Lord. If I hold my peace. Now listen, some things you got to get people up off of you. I get that part. So, you speak your little piece and go about your business. You know what I mean? Speak your little piece and go about your business. If somebody lying on you, which is a thing I hate, don't lie on me. Do not lie on me. Because I'm not lying on you. If I'm going to tell anything, I'm going to tell it how it is, okay? I don't like that. So, yeah, I'm not going to sit up here and say that I just held my peace every step of the way. It's certain things that you respond to, and I get that. But when stuff starts coming at you full force and coming at you, that's when you want to hold your peace. Because the Lord on your side, like you say he is, he going to fight your battle. He going to fight that battle. And guess what? He ain't going to just fight it. He going to win that battle, okay? Because sometimes we try to put our little mess up in the stuff and then we make a mess for ourselves. But when Almighty get a hold to it and when he start fighting your battles, ain't going to be no mess. It ain't going to be no mess ricocheting back on you. Because he going to know that you're in the right. Because he sits high and he looks low. He sees all. He knows all. He's going to know who's in the right. And that's what side he's going to be in. Because see, God don't bless no mess. Now, if you being messy and you being, well, Lord, I'm just going to pluck them a little bit. No, because you're not holding your peace and you're not giving it to God. So you got to do what the song say. Got to hold your peace and let the Lord fight your battles. And victory shall be yours. Now, y'all can take my word. Y'all can take heed to it, or you don't have to. But like I said, I don't know where this young lady came from, this Mina person, but, it's always going to be somebody. So if you're not careful, you're going to find yourself battling with one entity after the next. Who has all of that energy? I know I don't. I have other real things in my life taking place. I don't have time. Because what's going to happen when you finish battling that one, then here come two more. Then when you get them two off of you, here come four more. Then when you get them four off of you, you're going to have a legion of them all over the place. All over the place. But not so when Almighty. Because when Almighty, they're going to know that you were covered. When I say you, I'm talking in a broad sense, not specifically you, Q. But they're going to know that those enemies, so-called perceived enemies, they're going to know that you have been backed by the Most High. And they're going to know not to, because see, after Almighty showed that first 4 or 5 groups what he can do, well, all he got to do is show that first one. But then sometimes, it takes little time for some things to get it, some entities to get what transpired in the first case. Then they could probably seen you won that first case, or Almighty won that first case for you. Then they're gonna still be thinking, no, they didn't know what they were doing. Let me go. This is how it's supposed to be done. I'm gonna show them how it's supposed to be done. So here they're gonna come with their little raggedy stuff, and then Almighty gonna sit them down somewhere in the corner, and then here come them other four. They all done the first two. They didn't do it right. We're gonna show them how it's done, and then Almighty gonna send them on their way. And then what's gonna happen is you might have one here, 5 years, from now, 10 years from now, trying to come at you, but they're going to already know, because you're going to let them know, you're going to shout it from the rooftop that Almighty had your back. You're going to let them know, and they're going to give it a second thought. They're going to be like, if this other new set of folk want to come at you, oh, wait a minute now, didn't such and such a person get done that too? Didn't that other second group, they got that done too? And then that fourth group, didn't Almighty wax them and sit them down for? I ain't going over there messing with that gal. No. I done seen what Almighty done with them other groups. I'm not. See, that's the way you got to look at it. That's the way you got to look at it. That's when you sit back and you let Almighty fight your battle. You're holding your peace. You walking softly, but you carrying that big stick. And I don't want to put it this way, but you can even say Almighty may just be that stick. Not a physical stick, but that thing, that person that's going to be there and going to swap them all away. You messing with my child? Get away. So I don't know if I would continue to go down this rabbit hole with these people, eat with Q, because it's just, I don't know. I mean, yeah, you can make your little video, because after all, that's a way for you to still, you can get paid on your content and everything. But I would not be so invested in these people, because people are going to be just that, people. And it's not a whole lot that you can do. Like I said, now the first foremost thing that you can do is hold your peace and let Almighty fight your battle. Victory shall be yours. That's number one. Number two, you can do your little video, clap back video, but just don't let it take you places you don't want to go. It don't have to be, I'm just going to keep going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth with these people, because it's going to drain you. It's going to drain you. It's going to put you in a headspace where you don't want to be. Yeah, but I don't know too much about this Amina person, but some people seem to think that, because when I was looking at UP's channel, I think I heard or I read in the comment section that Amina was actually contacted by Cheryl Grabowski. So, and I don't know how much of that is true or not. I mean, that doesn't concern me, not really. But I just wanted to do this video and just let let people know that some battles they just don't belong to us. Some battles are not ours to fight. Sometimes you just got to, as the saying goes, let go and let Almighty. And when you put it over to Him, and this can go for anybody. This not just for Q. This is for anybody who are really seeking Almighty's guidance. You're a true believer in the Creator. This is for anybody, actually. It's not just for Eat with Q. But I did this video with her in mind. That's why her name popped up along with some others. But this is for anybody who is a true believer of the Most High. Just, you know, just let Almighty, because like I said, I got story time after story time about how holding my peace and letting Almighty fight my battles, how I was victorious, how I was victorious, how I was victorious in the end. Because I try to tell people, nobody, I repeat, nobody arms. Your arms is too short. Your arms is too short. There's anybody. Your arms is too short to box with Almighty. That's what I'm trying to say. Your arms is too short to box with the Creator. If you think you're going to win something, you're going to be in for a rude awakening. And that's what I come to say, guys. That's what I wanted to do this video about. I just wish that we could, as melanated people, can see the handwriting on the wall, can see the design for us to be going after one another like this. It's all been arranged from so many years back, okay? And we are just falling hard because we won't educate ourselves. We'd rather deal with a bunch of foolishness. We'd rather get that bag. I know we need money. I need it. I mean, only because of the system that they got us in, you know? You got to pay your mortgage, your rent, your light bill, your water. You got to pay for water, for God's sake. You know, something God-given in my mind. You know, lights, things like that. You have, for this system, you need money, but we don't have to take the thing overboard. You know, some people want more than what they actually need. They want stuff, and they want to get stuff so they can brag. Oh, see what I got. See this car that I got. See this nice home that I got. See these clothes I wear. You see the jewelry I got on? You know, my one ring costs more than your whole year's worth of rent. You know, they just want to be braggadocious about stuff, not understanding that in a blink of an eye, that stuff can be gone. And then you're going to be sitting somewhere sucking on sorrow, looking to encourage stupid. I'm sorry to say it, but that's just the way I feel it. Because these material things are just that. Material things, guys. And we got to stop. And I'm not saying, listen, I have a roof over my head. I have clothes on my back. I have a little money saved up for my retirement, you know. I used to have a vehicle. I no longer have that, nor do I worry about it. I have bus pass, will travel. Because, see, I'm from that era where we didn't have all of that. We had to walk or bus it or hitch a ride, or I wouldn't suggest nobody hitching a ride, not in this day and age. But I'm just saying, we had to, how y'all say today, we had to get it out the mud. Okay, we had to get it out the mud. Okay, so that's the era I'm from. So I'm not into a whole lot of materialistic stuff. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to get things just so I can show my friend my watch, show my friends my whip. Look at what I'm whipping around in. I'm later for that for me. I don't need any of that. And I understand some people who are just that way. And I feel, that, prayer and things like that is needed, because we got to get out of that mind frame, because in my opinion, truth be told, all of these little shiny little trinkets are just a distraction, guys. It's all just a distraction, and it's distracting us from seeing what's really real, what's really important. That's what I see, guys. You don't have to agree with what I'm saying, but that's what I see. It's just a distraction, something just to pacify you. And if we're not careful, a lot of us is going to open our eyes up in HELL and wonder what happened. Wondered what happened. And guess what, guys? When it's all said and done, guess what's not going with you? The car that you love so well, that house that you cherish, the jewelry that you just can't live without, the all of that. None of that goes with you. So I suggest that we try to focus on what's real and what's lasting, and those things that will go with us, because we know our spirit man. But we don't want to be naked before our king. We don't want to be naked as a jaybird. You know, when I say naked, I mean without righteousness, without, you know, doing what's right in the sight of Almighty. That's what I mean when I say nakedness. Okay? Um, you know, just living in a way that Almighty, when you do see him, he'll say, well done, my good and faithful servant. You don't want to be caught naked without those things, is what I'm saying. Okay, what's really important. Okay? But anyway, guys, I think I've come to say pretty much all I wanted to say. Like I said, I don't know this young lady, Amina. I do know CG. I watched her. I think I'm subscribed to her channel, if I'm not mistaken. Um, and then UP, I'm subscribed to her channel, as well as Eat with Q. Subscribe to her channel. But guys, we just need to, I don't know, stop falling into these traps. These people set traps for us each and every day. They do. And it seems like each and every day we just fall for the okie doke. It's like some of us go happily into the trap, you know? There's another trap, y'all. Let me go get into it. Because I just got to get mine before you get yours. I got to go get mine before you get yours. I'm going to be first to get to the trap. Not cute, not funny, not, it's sad. It's actually sad. So, that being said, guys, I just hope and pray that one day we can run after what's actually will matter in the long scheme of things. Loving our fellow man, loving ourselves, loving Almighty first and foremost, because he's the one who created you, for heaven's sake. He's your maker, my maker. So I'm praying that one day that spirit of deception will be removed. Those scales that's over a lot of our eyes will fall down, and we can get into what's really, really mattering, especially to our Creator, okay? Especially for I have to watch what I say sometimes. Especially, so hopefully we'll be able to get it right. I'll just put it that way and just leave it there. Hopefully we'll be able to get it right. And just, you know, because this stuff ain't worth it, guys. It's not worth it. Eat with Q, go on with your life. Amina, whatever you know or you think you know, whatever, you know. I don't know, she just came out of left field somewhere, but okay. Um, I just pray if, when my channel grows, and I know that, I'm going to be getting those little fiery dots. I'm going to be able to stand stand against them, but in the right way, using what I know about Almighty. That's what I'm praying for, that I'll be able to withstand those fiery darts. You know what I mean? And pay this mess no mind, because when you know what somebody is calling themselves doing, then you should know how to act accordingly. That being said, guys, I want to say thank you so very much for watching the video. I didn't mean to take it this long. If you're still here, bless you. If you had to go earlier, bless you for watching any parts of it. I thank you guys. Can't thank you enough for subscribing to the channel. Welcome all the new subscribers. I get a little excited about that, guys, because I'm like, 2 more people subscribe. Yay! I get happy with that stuff, guys. I'm kind of simple. Little stuff makes me happy. And some big things, but for the most part, I'm happy about the little things too, guys. I don't count them out. I count it all joy. All of it's joy. So thank you to all the new subscribers. If you have not subscribed to Sharina Belly, please come on and find that subscribe button and just smash. I ain't gonna tell if you don't tell. You can smash it to smithereens if you want. And then after you finish working on that button, just mosey on up next door and get that bell. Smash that onto the smithereen. I ain't gonna tell if you don't tell. Y'all know I ain't got this. And for all the new subscribers, guys, this is Sharon. My name is Sharon. Channel name is Sharina Belly. Again, welcome. And thank you. I appreciate you guys more than you know. I truly do. And listen, I want you to stay safe out there, okay? Stay safe, guys. I want you to love yourself. Love someone else, okay? Nothing wrong with it, guys. I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Listen, Almighty told me I had to love, but he said I had to like a whole lot, because I don't like a whole lot now, but it's some stuff I like. It's some folk I like. But he said I had to love, so I have to be obedient. I have to love, okay? And I'm going to tell you I love you, and I mean it, and there's nothing you can do about it. Okay? It's nothing, zero, that you can do about it, okay? That being said, guys, thanks for watching, and then until the next time I see you or you see me, or however this stuff's supposed to be, I will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching, everybody. Y'all be blessed out there. And I hope y'all can take a little bit of what I said and try to let it sink in, okay? Anyway, guys, I'm out. Gotta run. I'm loving this new tripod.